tonight, and I'm looking forward to this break. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5 down low. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Here's Knipple. He's defended by Wagner. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Miller outside. There's a screen. Pulls up. Diabate. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Bane. Pass to Banchero. In the corner, it's Bane over Miller. Bane, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. Here's Knipple. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Suggs. Ball against Suggs. 3 on the clock. Outside, Bane. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Miller. Here's Diabate. Now, here's Ball. Driving to the basket. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for Orlando. Searching for their first points of the game. Bane finds Wagner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bane with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Banchero passes to Bane. And here's Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Suggs on the assist from Banchero.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Pass to Knipple. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And here's Banchero. Defended by Bridges. Here's Ball. Six to shoot. And Ball slams it in.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Bane, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And here is Ball. Sweet move, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Outside, Bane. Suggs, screen on Miller. Bane passes to Banchero. Now here is Carter. Outside, Suggs. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
That Jalen Suggs putting in the time, being diligent about becoming more consistent from three-point territory. That time, he makes it look easy.
Now, here is Miller. Still scoreless. Fast break. Here come the Magic. He uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, quick thinking there from Suggs. Looking impressive defensively to get that steal.
Bain against Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Pass the ball. Puts one up from 19. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Suggs finds Carter. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bain. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Kneppel. He's defended by Wagner. There's Miller with the three. Banchero grabs the board.
And I like the ball move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Carter with a screen on ball. Wagner from long range. And then Carter with the dunk.
They can see in the movement there the athleticism Wendell Carter Jr. possesses. Really solid cut after setting the screen.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Kneppel. Scoreless thus far. Outside ball. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Orlando.
Black with it. Pass to Carter. To the middle. And there's Banchero on the assist by Carter.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Kneppel. Guarded by Bain. Goes up to the stripe. Kneppel, no good.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Back to Bain. Wagner looking it over. The three from Banchero. It's good from long range. And it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Williams finds Ball. And that one is good. Ball's got 8.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
In the corner, it's Bain. Banchero outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 8. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Diabate, defended by Carter. Bridges misses.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Outside, Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Banchero. Again, the Magic score.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Ball. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, "Not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there." Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Wagner passes to Banchero. And here's Carter. And Knebel over to help. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Magic making a change here. De Silva's checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Whitey's checked in for Bridges. Hornets trail by 11. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. If the anticipation was high, Greg, for the first round of playing games, it is astronomical tonight. One of these teams will advance to the playoffs. The others will go home. They worked so hard to get here, and we know each team is very resilient.
Amazing. Their long seasons will come down to this one game. The league was hoping to create some drama and excitement when they introduced the play-in tournament, and that has been accomplished, and then some.
Of course, Greg, the winner of this game will be rewarded with an immediate turnaround. They'll have to play a well-rested 1 seed, but that's better than the alternative. At least they have hope. Now, here's Ball. He's got 10, and he drives in. Williams for 3. Nice defense from Wagner, and it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Black the pass to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. And the Magic lead by 14.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And finished off by Wagner.
Now, you love the opportunity by Franz Wagner to get out in transition, find success with an easy one.
White against Wagner. Takes a step back. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Magic leading by 16. Pass to De Silva. Now Black. Nothing on the board. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 16. Left side, Ball. Outside, White. To the paint. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Ball. Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner on the wing. Goes back up. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Black, no good.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Pass the ball. Shoots over Wagner. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Paolo Banchero. Also, Goga Batadze is out there, and it's Kane in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, here's Banchero. Bridges with the steal. Down low. Pass to Green. Back to White. The rebound by Batadze.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Williams against Banchero. It's stolen by White. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
That steal looked way too easy for White, and it starts the break.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Banchero outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Kane. No scoring in this one. Not going to go that time. Bridges passes to White. Now here's Green. Back to White. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Black. Offensive rebound. Bridges outside. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bridges has got 5.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Miller's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Black. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. And that's 2 points on the layup. Black's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's White. Still yet to score. Back to Miller. And it's blocked. Here's De Silva. Black the pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Three-pointer. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
White the pass to Miller. Defended by Batadze. Here's White. Up and in on the layup. White's got it back down to within single digits for the Hornets.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Pass to Miller. Now White. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Ball against Suggs. Ball no good.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Black with it. Suggs looking around. Banchero against Bridges. Shoots. And it's Banchero missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass the ball. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Back to Banchero. Batazzi setting a screen for Banchero. Bridges with some nice defense.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Ball dishes to White. Miller against Wagner. Out to White. Shoots over Black. Back to Miller. Fires the three. Sinks the triple. Now just a 4-point Magic lead.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
It's Suggs with the drive. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Clock at 4. Back to Batazzi. Outside White. Pass the ball. Here's Miller. He's defended by Wagner. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. There's Ball with the three. No good that time. Suggs with some nice defense. Pass to Batazzi. Fader on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Over in the corner, White. Back to Ball. He lobs it up. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 6. There's Batazzi. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. At one point, they led by 16. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams making some changes here. Charlotte on D. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Bain passes to Wagner. Gnibble with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Outside ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's Bridges in for Williams. The Magic with the lead. Van Carroll looking around. Miller against Bain. Back to Van Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Van Carroll.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Bridges outside. Ball against Suggs. Here's Diabate. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Diabate's got his second bucket of the game to go. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Bridges against Van Carroll. Pass to Bain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And don't sleep on Baines' ability to go right to the rack. That'll happen more often than not.
Bridges outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Orlando leading by 4. Suggs passes to Wagner. Van Carroll against Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And he knocks down the first one.
Paolo Banchero, a guy who not only has the frame, but he's got the mind and the work habits to be great in this league. Can't wait to watch.
Both free throws good from Banchero.
As much as Banchero's going to get to the line, he wants to be more efficient.
Miller surveying the floor. Pass the ball. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Banchero against Bridges. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Wagner outside. Carter down low. And a wide open look for Bain. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his third assist on the night. Suggs against Ball. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. It's tipped. Left side, Bain. And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They've got a good chance of landing that 8th seed position and avoiding seeing their season come to an end.
Those high stakes should keep them from sweating. There's nothing more dangerous than a team with their season on the line.
Yeah, momentum can shift. Anything could happen. They got to finish strong.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Hornets trail by 7. On the court for the Hornets. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. Miller against Bain. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Banchero. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Miller. Guarded by Bain. Outside, Ball. That one doesn't go. Suggs with some nice defense. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Banchero. A kick out to Bain. Wagner on the wing. No good with the triple. Hornets trail by 7. Miller outside. And here is Bridges. Ball up top. For 3, connects from 3-point range. Ball's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Charlotte. Outside, Bain. Carter looking around. Pass to Bain. From downtown, nailed from 3-point land. Bain's got 13.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now Knippel. There's the pick. The three. Out to Bridges. Shoots the three. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Knippel. That three off the mark.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 14. Now Carter. Banchero finds Carter. And the shot goes in.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy two.
Here's Knippel. He has yet to score. Back to Ball. Over Suggs. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Banchero up top. Defended by Bridges. Bridges against Banchero. Pass to Bain. From the arc. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. Hornets trail by 6. And here is Ball. He's got 17. Takes a three. And he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 20 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Carter the pass to Bain. Carter with a screen on Miller. Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass the ball. Over Suggs. Ball surveying the defense. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 8. Clock at 6. Miller outside for the tie.
Locked in on defense. Bain doesn't give an inch.
Great D that time from Bain. Suggs passes to Bain. To the inside. Banchero draws the double. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Suggs against Ball. Pass to Miller. Out to Bridges. There's a good screen. There's Ball with the 3. Again, Ball missing. Magic leading by 3. Wagner, right side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team
It
foul.
goes on Knippel.
Franz Wagner's such a good player when keeping defenders off balance. Really makes the defense guess.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Both good from the line that time.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Outside ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Ball against Suggs. Pass to Bain. Now, here's Bankero. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Knipple. He's defended by Wagner. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Ball.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Suggs passes to Bain. Here is Carter. Outside, Suggs. In the corner, it's Bain. Suggs with the screen for Bain. Shot clock at 5. Yes, that goes in. 8 points for Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs loves to be in the middle of the action, and this guy willing to do anything to score it.
Pass to Diabate. Back to Ball. There's the pick. With the drive. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Ball's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
Now Suggs. He's got 8. Pass to Bankero. Back to Bain. Carter right side. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bridges against Suggs. Bridges inside. 8 points for him. And here's Bankero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. At one point, they led by 16. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Bain. Latrey. Good D by Miller. Hornets trail by 3. For the tie. Bankero grabs the board. Bankero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wagner outside. Inside. Hornets with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Knipple. Suggs against Miller. They set the pick. To the left wing. Fires from deep. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist from Miller. And that ties it up.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Anthony Black's checked in for Suggs. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. To the middle. Bridges with the steal. Outside Williams. Here's Knipple. Down low. Here's Bridges. A miss that time would have put him up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Black finds Banchero. Now Bain shoots over Knippel. Bain with the bucket. Bain's got 15 points.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Well, Orlando shooting well. 50% from the floor. Black with it.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Banchero. To the inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Williams dishes the ball. 1:37 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Left side, Ball. Bain kicks to Wagner. Back to Bain. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. And the Hornets shooting 43% for the game. On the wing, Williams. Bridges outside. Williams a screen on Wagner for the lead. And Knippel now top of the key. Ball against Banchero. Goes up the baseline with the second effort, and it's good on the layup. He's got 10.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Banchero passes to Black. Back to Banchero. Pass to Bain. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th assist in the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Now, here's Ball. Black defending. Right side, Ball. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. They've got Anthony Black. He's out there with Suggs. Bataze is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Black up top, covered by Miller. Black kicks to Wagner to take the lead. He can't get that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Here's Suggs. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 3.
The defense is so focused on taking away a Jalen Suggs drive and finish at the cup. This is what it opens up right here. Make those jumpers when conceded, Jalen.
Now, here is Miller. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Suggs against Ball. On the wing, Green. And here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Goes up on the wing, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Jalen Suggs getting right to his sweet spot. You want to give me the mid-range, Jay? I'm taking it.
Now, here's Ball. And it's Miller in the corner. Williams has a screen for Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the 2nd overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And the first one drops. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
And the Magic making a change here. Kane's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Bitadze. And here's Wagner. Suggs up top. He's covered by Ball.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Hornets trail by 5. Defended by Bitadze. Pass to Miller. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Magic leading by 3. Now Suggs. Now Wagner, covered by Miller. 7-foot shot, and again it's Orlando converted.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. He's checked in for Green. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Miller. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Wagner against White. Suggs against Ball. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. Rebound by the Magic. Outside, Suggs. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. The Hornets also with a sub. Diabate's checked in. Both free throws good from Suggs. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 5. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando making some changes. Banchero's checked in for Kane, and it's Bain in for Wagner. The Hornets also changing it up. Miles Bridges comes in for Grant Williams. And it's Knipple in for Ball. White against Suggs. 6 to shoot. Down low. Diabate, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Magic leading by 3. Outside, Suggs. Outside, Bain. Banchero, a screen for Bain. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And we've seen more of this lately from Bain, continuing to blossom and improve as a scorer.
Pass to Miller. Here's Diabate. It's stolen by Carter. On the wing, Bain. Covered by Miller. Banchero kicks to Suggs. No good, but he's still shooting 75%. 6 of 8 from the floor. Now here's White. Guarded by Bain. White dishes to Bridges. Charlotte moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Diabate. Over Carter. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Bain. Now Carter. Outside, Suggs. Bain for 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. Suggs with the steal. Here's Carter. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 5.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this. When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Magic have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Back to Suggs. Got a piece of it. And stolen by White. It's stolen by Carter. Outside, Suggs. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 8 rebounds in this game. White inside. He's covered by Suggs. Knipple with the bucket.
That's his shot. When Knipple gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's gonna fire.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. The Hornets also with a sub. Ball's checked in. Ball against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Now here is Carter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. That's good from Suggs on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got 5 assists tonight. Hornets trail by 3. Miller outside. Here's Diabate. Ball from long range. And Bain pulls it down. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Pass to Banchero. Top of the key. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Miller finds ball. Miller against Bain. To the inside. Here's Diabate. Defended by Carter. For 3, Bridges. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Suggs has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Bain. And no good that time. Good D by Miller. Hornets trail by 3. Hit the floater. That one goes. Counted.
Wow, the young sir, Brandon Miller, in a big moment. I got you, folks.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. At one point, they led by 16. Banchero against Bridges. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Now Miller. Outside Bridges. There's the screen to take the lead. Down it goes for 3.
Wow, Miles Bridges, cool under the moment. That is beautifully done.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Ball against Suggs. Here's Bain from deep. Buries the deep ball.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's ball. Now Miller. They set the pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And the shot goes in.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bain.
Hornets trail by 3. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Ball against Suggs. Here's Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. He drills the 3.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Now Banchero. Lays it in off the window.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Ball against Suggs. And that one is good.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Now, here's Banchero. Carter with a screen on Bridges. And Banchero. Here we go.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
And I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Bridges. It's stolen by Banchero. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Carter
Jr. demanding that he be the guy to deliver in the big-time moment. Okay, Wendell.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Ball against Suggs. Now Ball. That one goes.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Ball against Suggs. Miller. No good from 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Line for 2, Jalen Suggs.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And the Orlando Magic get the big-time win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that puts a cap on it. Glad to have you with us for all the drama of the play-in tournament. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the center position. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Banchero. Here's Bain. Carter, a screen on Miller. Back to Carter, 6 to shoot. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Bridges passes to Ball. Up top, Miller. Back to Ball. And stolen by Bain. Pass to Banchero. Cuts off the pass. Here's Knipple. He's covered by Suggs. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Fires from way outside. They get it back. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's gotten his second bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Banchero. Now here's Bain. Fires the 3. Hornets with the rebound. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. The coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Bridges. And the 3 off target. In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out two-way shooter. Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
Well, Clark, when we watch Paolo Banchero play, you can forget he's 6'10".
And he's a locomotive. I mean, he's probably 255 pounds, and all of it is cable wire. I mean, that's why he went first overall. That combination of skill, ball handling, dexterity, agility, and force. He's 25 points a game and also 5 assists. At his size, you don't see that kind of production.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Back to Suggs. Wagner finds Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around from deep. Bane. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And there's a pick. Down low. Shot clock at 6.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Here's Banchero. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
In transition, Banchero already knows to turn on the Jets. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense to catch up on him at all.
To the middle. Here's Diabate, and he dunks it down.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Magic trail by 5. Banchero the screen. Wagner on the wing. Still without a bucket. Carter on the wing. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
You know, when Carter Jr. is hitting this, it opens up everything else. Love seeing him get going from there.
Suggs against Ball. Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. 3-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Carter, a screen on Bridges. Carter on the wing. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here's Bridges. Pass to Ball. Miller on the wing. Stolen by Bane. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Yeah, great hustle by Bane, and puts himself in the right spot to deliver.
Here's Diabate. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. Orlando making a switch here. Black's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Pass to Knippel. Back to Williams. Now Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Black. The Magic have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Banchero surveys. Carter, a screen on Williams. To the inside. Now the Hornets moving it up. Pushing it up now. The finish! And Williams punches it home.
Yes, sir. Grant Williams rising up.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. Pass to Bane. Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. The Hornets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Knippel. Williams, a screen on Bain. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's showing off his eye for finding open teammates. Knippel is no selfish rookie.
Outside Bain. Blocked. Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And Orlando has possession. 4-point game. 6 to shoot. And Carroll passes to Carter. Kicks it out to Bain. Lets the three fly.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. Pass to Ball. Two points. That one goes. And the Hornets lead by 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Bain. Drills it from deep. Bain's got 5.
Well, Bain will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Wagner with a steal. Outside Bain to the left side wing. Now Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Caro outside. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Charlotte leading by 3. Pass the ball. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Banchero. And he lobs it up. Williams up top. Bridges down low. Wagner's on him. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Franz Wagner.
Such a threat to score. Tough not to jump on Bridges' fake right there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Bridges hits them both. And this play-in tournament format has provided a real lifeline for the 9th and 10th seed in each conference, hoping to keep their season going. It's still tough for the 9 and 10 team to win 2 games in a row, but it's a lot better than going straight home at the end of the regular season.
And one thing it can give you as the lower seed in this format is a nothing-to-lose attitude. Now, in past years, your season would have already been over, but now you get a free shot to reset and get another crack at the playoffs.
And hey, that nothing-to-lose attitude is a great thing for a team to have in games like this, because the pressure can be intense in Game 2 of this play-in tournament. We'll see how it unfolds.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Matase's checked in for Carter, and Paolo Banchero subbed in for Desmond Bane.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Here's Banchero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
First one falls for him.
You know, one of the things you love about Banchero, he shows you his passion for the game. He brings great effort every night, and he's a guy his teammates love playing with.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Banchero's versatility, impressive. He's a big that can do a little bit of everything.
And Williams punches it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Banchero after the basket by Charlotte. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. The Magic need to put one up here. Black. Orlando again missing. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 14-4 run. Ball passes to Williams. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. White against Wagner. Bridges outside. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Banchero. In transition, here they come. Tipped. Here's Black. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Impressive to see Black converting through contact like that. Showing you some strength right there.
White on the wing. Defended by Wagner. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And they're really working the paint now.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Kane's checked in for Wagner. And a change for the Hornets. Green's checked in for Ball.
1 shot.
.56 seconds left in the first quarter. Black with it. Pass to Kane. Five to shoot. Back to Black. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Hornets leading by 11. Here's White. Yet to see a basket. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Magic have got 6 of 14 in so far. The kick out to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Banchero's got 8.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Three-pointer, Bridges. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Charlotte finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And welcome back, everyone, to second quarter action of this NBA play-in game. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Anthony Black. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Kane in at the 3, small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Black. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Outside White. Pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 10. Inside, here's Bitadze, and Bitadze throws it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That one falls.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Banchero. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bitadze. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Making a name for himself, Goga Bitadze. What do you like about him, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for scoring the ball in the paint, and again, you just can't overlook that size and length.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. And that one falls for Bitadze. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They lead by 7. Williams on the wing. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. His first shot coming late. And Suggs the bucket on the assist from Banchero. Suggs has got his first points of the night. Suggs against White. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Suggs. He's guarded by White.
Third personal foul.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
That's good from Suggs.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Wagner's checked in for Black. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. Suggs hits them both.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. Miller on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. There's the screen. Clock at 6. Back to Banchero. Fires the 3. That shot off. Hornets leading by 5. Now Ball. And here's Bridges. Pass to Ball. Right side White. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Batase.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a group.
Now Banchero. Now here's Batase. He's guarded by White. Suggs outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long take. Suggs has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Hornets have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Ball against Suggs. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. Over Suggs. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Here's Wagner. He nails it, and we're tied.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Hornets shooting has been good. 54% on this one. The 3 from Ball. It's rebounded by Batase. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-4 run. Out to the right wing. Suggs outside. Ball against Wagner. From 17. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Batase covering. The kick out to Ball from downtown. Ball with another miss.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
The three from Suggs. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got his 4th assist with that last one. And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Bataze. Kane comes in for Banchero. And it's Bain in for De Silva. Charlotte also making some changes. Williams is checked in for Bridges. And Knippel subbed in for White. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 3. Miller outside. Six to shoot. 2 in the cold spell. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando leading by 3. Outside Bain. Pass to Wagner. Over Knippel. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Ball. Here's Knippel, defended by Wagner. Williams looking around. Here's Knippel, defended by Wagner. Shoots. Knippel, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. And Charlotte making a change here. Tillman's checked in.
Xavier, 2.
Hornets trail by 3. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And here is Williams. Give him 8 points now. Pass the ball. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
From deep, Bain. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Miller against Bain. Pass to Knippel. The kick out to Ball. 4 on the clock. Williams from long range. Orlando with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Bain. Pass to Wagner. Oh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Charlotte ball.
Hornets trail by 3. Now Miller. No points yet. They set a pick. Pass to Knipple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Bain. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tough play that time by Wagner against the defense, drawing the foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Orlando.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Bridges comes in for Williams. And both free throws good for Wagner.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Bridges has got 7.
Well, you can see the work being put in on that particular shot for Bridges, and his confidence as a result is continuing to grow.
Now here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Wagner with a screen on ball. Kicks it out to Wagner from behind the arc. And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in.
Team foul. Into the lineup for your Magic, number 34, Wendell Carter.
Banchero against Bridges.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Banchero. The D's right on him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Bain, no good.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Ball outside. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Wagner outside. Bridges against Banchero. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Ball. Now Miller. The kick out to Ball. Over Suggs. Ball no good. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Ball against Suggs. Banchero left side. Banchero from close range.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Orlando ahead, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Charlotte Hornets.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They've kept this one close so far. In this elimination game, what's the key for the second half, Shaq?
Don't give the ball away. Make your other teams work for it. And stay hungry like me.
You better be hungry. In a close game like this, you can't afford a lapse of focus, so they have to stick with it.
Should be a ton of fun. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to 2K Sports coverage of the play-in game as we move to the second half of action. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the center position. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Suggs outside. From outside the arc, drains the triple. Suggs has got 13 now.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
Bridges outside. Pass to Miller. The shot no good. Great D that time from Bane. Magic leading by 5. On the wing, Suggs. Banchero outside. And here's Suggs. Pounded by Ball. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bane. Fires for 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Miller. Ball surveys the floor. Back to Miller. Great D that time from Bane. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
BA, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer. Just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
They get it again. Launches it. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Miller. He's scoreless. Another shot. It counts, and the foul. That's on Wendell Carter.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Musa Diabate, shooting 1.
Orlando leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hornets.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
For Charlotte, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Miller outside. Pass to Knippel. Now Ball. No good. That would have tied it. Orlando leading. Suggs surveys the D. The kick out to Banchero. From 13. Ball with the rebound.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Bridges outside. Miller outside for the lead. That shot, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The shot's good.
When Miller's handling the rock like this, he is really hard to cover.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Banchero. Down low. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Miller. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. He has 7. Miller outside. And here's Knippel from the arc. Sinks the tray. Knippel's got 6.
The defenses have to chase Knippel off the three-point line, or he will just continue torching them from there.
Wagner outside. Right side Carter. And Caro outside. Suggs outside. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. Ball with a steal. And stolen by Bain. And Caro against Miller. And Caro passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. From deep, Bain. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 6 assists here tonight. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Charlotte trailing. Miller outside. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. To the inside. Ball passes to Bridges. 4 on the clock. Over Bain. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bain. Here's Carter. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Orlando.
I really like how he's playing tonight. Taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Here's Knipple. 6 points for him. Back to Ball. Tries to break his ice. For three, Bridges. The shot off that time.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Bain. Suggs outside. And Carroll against Bridges. And Carroll right side. Taking the contact. Ben Carroll.
I mean, it's incredible. Banchero can be so dominant. A young player with such a promising future.
Miller outside. Wagner with a steal. They've got numbers. Bain, the pass to Suggs. Here's the three. Knipple with the rebound. Hornets trail by 7. And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Black's checked in for Orlando. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Miller. Here's Knipple. He has 6. They set the pick. Pass to Diabate. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Now here's Bain. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Knipple. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball outside. Crafty move. Ball in the paint.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Williams. Banchero right side. And here's Carter. He shoots it. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Wagner. Bain against Bridges. Bain surveying the D. Let's go with a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Ball with it. Give him 8. Ball getting downhill.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Now here's Black. On the wing, Bain. Give him 8 points now. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Williams. Back to Ball. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup. Ball's got 12.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Carroll left side. Pass to Black. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Picked by Carter. The 3 from Bain. That doesn't go either for Bain.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Knipple with a bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Orlando leading. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Orlando making some changes. Matase's checked in for Carter. Kane comes in for Wagner. De Silva comes in for Desmond Bain. And the Hornets making a change here. Pass to Kane. To the paint. And Batase throws it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
White can't hit. Orlando leading by 3. Banchero in the post. Williams defending. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Grant Williams.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Kane. And a change for the Hornets. Miller's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's a screen. Back to White. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. White's got his first basket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 16. Here's the floater. Paolo sinks the tricky floater.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
And here's Bridges. 1 second left. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Orlando ahead, leading by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we return now to the final quarter of coverage for the NBA play-in game. Suggs is out there with Anthony Black. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Goga Batase. And it's De Silva in at power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Green. Here's Ball. That's a strong finish from Ball.
This kid is so skilled. What a touch from Melo.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Batase a screen on Ball. And Suggs, here we go. Pass to Batase. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Now Williams. Ball outside. Back to Williams. Inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Williams likes to keep his options open. He'll find a teammate if he has a better look.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Down low. There's the steal. Miller outside. Pass the ball. Back to Miller. Left side Williams. Clock at 6. to take the lead. And Miller good for three.
Part of why Brandon Miller went second overall in 2023, he's a quality three-point shooter.
Ball against Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Will it go? So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late. And that's how you become a clutch performer.
And he makes a first. And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
And Charlotte making a change here. White's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
When you look at Franz Wagner, I mean, he's got height and skill, and he really knows how to play. He's got a great understanding and feel for the game. He's just one of those versatile, high-level performers that you love to watch play.
To the inside. Intercepted. To the paint. Here's Batase. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
The Hornets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Miller finds ball. Back to Miller. Outside White. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Clock at 4. Unloads. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Black. To the middle. Here's De Silva. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true. And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pass to Batase. Now Wagner. Batase, a screen on Miller. That's good from Batase on the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's ball. That's tipped. Suggs outside. Got a piece of it. Miller against Suggs. Miller, the pass to White. Pass to Ball. And the foul called on Anthony Black. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. And here's Charlotte now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. White, the pass to Williams. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to De Silva. And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Bain in for Black. Charlotte also making some changes. Bridges comes in for Williams. And Knippel subbed in for Ball. Now here's Bain. Picked by Carter. Jacks up a 3. Knippel with the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Back to White. Here's Knippel. Miller outside from the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either. Suggs outside. Bancaro outside. Up top, Carter. Back to Bancaro. Outside Carter. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. The lead is 2. Picked by Carter. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Up top, Bancaro. He's guarded by Bridges. Bancaro finds Suggs. That's good. And it's Bancaro with the assist. And the Magic lead by 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Knippel, no good.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Suggs against White. Bridges outside. Miller on the wing. White against Suggs. Knocked away. And Carroll with it to the inside. Pass to Bain. Now here's Bridges. Bridges, a screen on Suggs. White, the pass to Bridges. Now here's Miller. Here's Knippel, guarded by Bancaro. Wing shot on the way. Charlotte, no good that time either.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Outside Carter. Bancaro in the post. Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Bain. On target from range.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Hornets trail by 8. Pass to Knippel. Here's Bridges from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And here's Bancaro. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside White. There's a screen to end the drought. Connects from downtown.
How about Kobe White with the answer 3?
Orlando leading by 8. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for White. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Carter finds Wagner on the wing. Suggs. And here's Wagner. Payne with a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero fires! Oh, he cannot hit.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Suggs against Ball. Banks it home. Big shot.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
Suggs outside. Here's Payne. Outside Banchero. Now Wagner. Payne. Can't hit it. Hornets trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ball right side. Wagner with the rebound. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Paolo with the attack.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. A minute and a half left to play in the 4th. Oh, LaMelo using his length.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Payne against Miller. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Suggs against Ball. Outside Miller. From 17 feet out. Oh, it misses. Payne against Bridges. Now Suggs. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Miller. He launches. Banchero pulls it down. Here's Suggs. And there it is. The Orlando Magic come away with a huge win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these play-in games. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.